welcome everybody here in this nice location in Prague. So, Pavlina, can you introduce us because we have a new guest, a new member?
So I'd like to introduce you actually, Lukas. Lukas is the head of the AI Association in Czech Republic. It's one of the most important, meaningful association now in Czech, as the AI is number one discuss the topic. So I will let Lukas to introduce you and present the AI Association.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a great pleasure for me. My name is Lukas Benzel. I'm the managing director of the Czech Association of Artificial Intelligence. We are a typical NGO, but what is not typical is the focus on AI and on all the sectors that can change in the future. We are basically connecting the dots between the sectors, and right now we have more than 300 members.
The members means companies or
companies,
individual
from
members.
The small ones like AI startups to the big tech like Google, Microsoft or Meta.
Oh, this is not small. Yeah. And this is a very hot topic, but why is it so hot topic, this AI currently? So everywhere in the newspaper, everywhere is just everybody's talking about AI. Most of the countries, including Czech Republic, would like to be an AI hub. Why is it so important?
I guess that it's because AI is really a game changer for everything. We believe that AI will change how we live, how we work, how we spend our free time. And we would like to catch this opportunity for a better life in the Czech Republic. I know it sounds but we really
big
believe
words,
it.
but still true.
Yeah. And the interesting part of this is that AI is not only about technology. It's about people, it's about mindset. It's not only good, it can definitely has an impact on our life that is not only positive. So we are trying to talk about everything about AI, but not only about technology.
And how you manage actually to set up this association, because it's a lot of works. And I know that it's not about only the companies, but you have also the division of the lawyers. You also focus on education of the kids. So it's a lot of divisions, how you are able to manage all.
We use AI. That's a short answer. But we are hardworking. I'm really passionate about everything about AI. I always was. So that's one thing. Another thing is that we are cheating a little bit because AI is a huge trend. It's a huge wave. There is a hype about AI. So a big part of the success is definitely the fact that AI is a trend for everyone.
And you mean that it's a big hype. So I also try to differentiate it. What is the hype and what is the meaningful opportunity? So how do you see, you mentioned that you are trying to connect these over 300 companies to each other, or not all of them, of course. But can you avoid this hype and bring it to the more meaningful collaboration and the outputs, connecting these companies?
That's a hard part, definitely, because everything starts with a hype usually. But then you have to find some business value or some interesting use case that is able to help the company to be more profitable, to be more effective. So we usually start with some discovery meeting. We start with a lot of workshops. We do a lot of events during the year, from the small meetups to large conferences. And a huge part of our activities is just education of the companies and showing them what's a meaningful part of the AI and what's just about this is trendy, this is sexy, but it's not a really practical thing for you.
And can you see right now in which sector it's the AI the most promising?
Yeah, definitely. I see some sectors that could be really interesting in the future, and they are starting to be more and more important for the Czech Republic and for the Czech AI ecosystem. First place is definitely healthcare. more than 60% of Czech hospitals use AI. Not always in radiology or in these parts of the hospital, but sometimes only in the back office, and that's a good thing too. Second is definitely education. Third, maybe AI in defense. And fourth part is AI in public sector, because we know that AI could really help states to be better for the citizens, to be more productive, to save some money from the budget of the states. So these sectors or opportunities are really interesting for us.
And you mentioned the medical sector. So how many members you have right now in your association? Because also we shouldn't forget, as the Czech Republic is a pretty small country. So I guess maybe we have maybe lots of startups of AI, or how is the current situation?
Health tech is quite strong. We have more than 20 companies in our AI in healthcare working group. Some of them are like the OGs of the technology in healthcare. They create, for example, software for the hospitals, boring stuff. But some of them are AI startups, and they really use AI to, for example, find some tumor in your lung. It's in radiology too, it's in cardiology too. And a lot of them are quite successful. That's a good thing. And it's a good thing because the regulation in healthcare or in the healthcare system is really strong. And also the regulation from the EU is not like helping all the new AI medical devices and things like that.
Yeah, you mentioned the EU. Do you see any big competition between US, EU, and the Asian countries? Or everybody is still on the same level, and the next few years will decide who will be the winner?
Every continent would like to be an AI leader, definitely. And Europe got a huge wake-up call in the last months from not only US, but also from China, from the other states. And now we know that we have a plan how to deal with it. It's called AI Continent. It's an action plan of the European Commission, how to be a leader in AI. And we will see how will we manage to cooperate everything, how to get all these states together, and how to really do something interesting. A huge part of the AI action plan is AI factories and AI gigafactories. So it's about infrastructure, it's about compute, and it's also about how to be independent as a Europe, because now we are we rely on the technology from the US, not only chips, but also on cloud technologies and things like that. So we are on a way to be independent as much as possible.
And do you still think, because still the Asia or USA, they are far ahead, we are still able to catch them with this new plan?
Also knowing that how the European Commission is working, so with this huge bureaucracy, huge administration, you just came from Singapore a few weeks ago. Do you see that the European Commission, even they get, let's say they get enough money for that, they get already willingness, but due to the bureaucracy, can they really catch up with these countries?
We are not able to catch up in everything. From my point of view, it doesn't make sense to try to create some large language model that will be popular worldwide, but we have to find our strong sides. And for example, AI in healthcare could be one of them. Also AI in defense, because Europe has a strong history in defense. We have a lot of manufacturing companies that work for the defense industry. So we have to find our strong sides, and we have to prioritize everything. and then we can catch up in some parts. And I'm pretty positively set in this thing.
And as Peter mentioned, you visited lately the Singapore conference. So what was the biggest surprise for you there? And what is the hottest news and where all the trends are going right now?
Singapore is a different story, definitely. But I really like how the AI ecosystem in the Singapore works, because they have a system. They know how to connect all the players. They know how to spend the money wisely. That's one thing. And the second thing is that they already know their strong sides. And healthcare is one of them. So I visited the cardiology center in Singapore, and they have an AI hub in the first floor that solves very interesting problems. They support spin-offs. They do a lot of interesting things. And I would like to definitely bring some of the ideas and frameworks from the Singapore to the Czech Republic. And we as an association already did. The year before, we imported AI Readiness Index. And that's the idea from the AI Singapore organization.
Okay, and you're just now talking about this AI hub. Do you think that any of the Czech hospital would be eager in having a sources to have the AI hub? Because this is very, very nice idea, but how difficult you think it's, or is it realistic?
I don't think so. Maybe one or two, like ICAM, maybe. But
what are the main limits to implement it?
Definitely money. Then the people who are able to really understand AI and its potential. And maybe the system itself. Because, AI transformation goes hand in hand with the digitalization and all these things, with the data readiness and things like that. So we know that we are not good in this discipline.
And you mentioned that most of the healthcare companies or medtech companies, they use the AI for diagnostics, and it is a very good result since many years. Mainly in radiology, they use that really AI can identify much earlier, much more precisely these tumors or any other abnormalities. But it is already well developed. So where are the next sectors within the healthcare? Do you have any information about that? Where can we extend? Because AI can help much more. For example, we are working in drug research and clinical research. So everybody is talking about that this very long, 8 to 12 years long drug development process could be fastened and also shortened because of AI. How you select the proper drug candidate, how you organize your clinical studies, how you rewrite your protocol. The entire process could be analyzed, and with the adaptive design, you can just change it to get faster results and also better results. So is it already ongoing, or we are still far away from this? Or it is just a plan?
That's an interesting question. And to be absolutely honest, I don't know. Because I see some of the companies focusing on only the diagnostics, and they don't care about another uses of AI, to be honest, or that's my point of view. But what I really think is that the whole sector goes in a way where the AI will take care of our health in a predictive way, because we see a lot of variables using AI, and now we are usually focused only on illness, and we try to do something with it, but we don't focus on the overall health of the people.
Yeah, to keep the people healthy. Yeah. So we call it healthcare, but exactly we call it, is it a sick care? And we have to move from sick care to healthcare. So which means to prevent the disease. It's much easier. We are working also with talking with many stakeholders, starting from insurance companies. They are the main beneficiaries. So if you can prevent the disease, it's much cheaper than treat and pay for the treatment.
The prevention is the right word, and that's usually a very expensive thing. People usually don't have money to keep themselves in a good condition, or to pay for something. And AI is a way how to do it cheap and really effective. So that's maybe one way that I see in AI startups and maybe in the AI industry in a healthcare sector that might be interesting.
So you mean that it's early diagnostics can be made supported by AI if you are diagnosed or you see that you are a high risk to develop this disease. They can coach you that how to move forward, what to change in the lifestyles. Lifestyles is very important and for the prevention.
Basically, you will be able to monitor your health 24/7 with AI for a very small amount of money. And then you will know if you are healthy or if you will be sick or whatever.
And how do you see the people, the population, how open they are, especially in the different age groups? Elderly people compared to young people. The young people, like my daughters, they are living on the computers. They are, so they grow up with the AI. They grow up with the IT. But the people in elderly age, they are developing most of the disease. So healthcare is dealing with mostly people over 50. So how open they are? Do they understand? Pavlina mentioned that you have a strong program on education. Mainly, I think it is a school education, but still adult education.
At the beginning, older people are quite skeptical usually. But when they try it or when they hear a professional like a doctor talking about AI and talking about the fact that AI is not here to be a doctor, but to be a help of a doctor, a second pair of eyes, for example, then they will change their mind and they are able to be more open-minded about AI in healthcare. And we see a lot of cases in the Czech Republic where older people are really excited from AI by AI, and they want to pay for it in their care or something like that. So one thing is the education, definitely. Second thing is to really explain that AI is not here to remove all the doctors from the system, but it's here to help them to be more productive and to give people better care.
And now, you have still a very close connection to the government and to Ministry of Industry. So I know that you cooperate very closely. So what is now the program for the next year? Do you have any special focus or any news or?
We have a quite new national strategy of AI from the last summer. Yeah. And now we know that it's all about action plans under the various gestures or under the various ministries. So we are at the beginning and we will see what will be the topic and the results of the national AI strategy. But what I see is to implement AI into the public sector. That's a huge topic. The second topic is how to support the research, the basic research in the academia sphere. And the third part is how to support companies, how to implement and adopt AI. And it's a lot of work ahead of us, but I guess that we are quite ambitious about AI, and Czech Republic, as a small country, definitely believe in AI. It's thanks to the Ministry of Trade and Industry. It's thanks to the some individuals in the public sector, and I'm really glad for it.
Do you have also support from our president?
I don't know him personally, But I know that he did a round table with with some of the people from the AI ecosystem, with Mr. Mikolov, who is worldwide famous AI researcher from the Czech Republic, and with some other people. So I hope that Mr. President really know how the AI can change the Czech Republic, and he's quite modern and trendy. I saw a photo of him on the AC/DC concert, so we have a good president.
And then you mentioned that AI could help also in the academic basic research and also for the companies. Can you give us just a few examples just to place it into the context that how we can expect or how we can imagine how is it possible in the real life, and if you get some practical examples?
I see that from the basic research comes things like new materials or new proteins or new drugs. And we know that AI will be able to create new things, absolutely new things in the next years. So that's one thing. The second thing that I see, and it's a huge trend, is connecting the data that we have. Not only data from companies, but also data from the Mother Earth, for example, and from the nature and things like that. So now we have a chance to connect all the data and bring something new. That's maybe really interesting from my point of view. Yeah.
That sounds good. And for example, small medium-sized enterprises or for the small companies, how we can expect that what AI can help in our everyday life?
In everything basically. You can use it in your accountant can use it, your marketing manager can use it, your project manager can use it, your IT developer can use it. So we always try to find the best use cases with the best return of investment. And we say that AI is for every company, from really small ones or from freelancers to the large enterprises. The real challenge is really just to find a suitable use case that can save some money. That's the challenge.
I have a question, because 2 years ago there was a very skeptical opinion that AI is just a bubble and that will, disappear soon. So can you say now if it's really still a bubble, or we have AI here and it will never ever disappear right now?
I really believe that it's not a bubble. The investments that goes into the AI are so huge that it's not it's not possible basically. And we will see, or I see, how the AI is improving every day. So every day you have a new AI tool, every day you see a new AI model, every day you see something interesting that was created by AI. So it's absolutely impossible from my point of view that AI is a bubble. We are still at the beginning, I believe, and we will see how the AI will change the world.
And we already see it because everybody is using ChatGPT.
Yeah,
from the
AI,
kids in the school.
AI is not the future. It's
it's already the present.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine even now. We have one day without ChatGPT or something. We get so much quickly used. Yes, we get lost without that now. So
I'm getting lazy, to be honest. When the ChatGPT it's not working some days, or it's quite common that some of the part of the ChatGPT doesn't work. We try something and it didn't work and things like that. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't want to do it by myself. I have to wait now, and I really depend on AI these days.
Yeah, but I think also it saves us so much time and we can focus on much more important thing. And like that, it really helps us with this administrative burden and lots of tasks which we don't consider as like important.
But also there is a fear that everybody's talking about that many people will lose their job because of AI, which I think is true. But on the other hand, it's generate additional jobs and opportunities.
That's also a very interesting topic. 4 of 10 Czech people are afraid of losing their job because of AI. Also, other stats like shows that AI will have an impact of the labor market in the Czech Republic. But I have to repeat it. It's all about education. It's all about like our own responsibility, because if you think that you finish college and your education is done, that's a wrong mindset. You have to learn every day. You have to learn all your life.
Otherwise, AI will take over.
It's your personal responsibility for your education and for your job and for your future. But what we try to say to our members and to the companies that are in touch with us is that you should or don't think about how many people you can fire, but maybe think about how many people you can save in your operations, or you don't have to hire new ones. Just use your current team, teach them AI, give them the best AI tools, and then your future is bright.
And where actually we should educate our kids in AI. We should tell them that, look, you need to always verify the information, or what is the best approach about the education?
AI is just a tool. It's not a perfect one. Like every technology. So you have to really verify all the outputs. You have to use your own critical thinking and your own brain, and maybe just try to find something that you really like and do it by yourself. And for the things that you don't like, use AI and combine these approaches. That's the way how to deal with AI from the child perspective, I guess.
And which application with the AI or tools you are using every single day? For example, you personally.
ChatGPT is my go-to AI tool, but also I use, for example, I use a lot of them. So I don't nothing. Maybe one interesting thing is Brain FM. I don't know if you know it, but it's AI generated music that can stimulate your brain waves. So when I work, I visit Brain FM and I will play some music that can really stimulate my flow. And that's interesting thing about AI and how to be productive. It's not every time about AI tools. Sometimes it's about AI music that you can play and then you can listen and be more productive. So, and I use Google Gemini, Claude. I basically try to, use all the different tools for the specific areas of my work. But ChatGPT is definitely the most used tool.
And how about the cybersecurity? Because immediately after the AI, everybody say, how about the security? How about the ethics and personal information? So are we still need to be very afraid, or nowadays it's getting to be more normal?
I definitely recommend to be careful. Don't share your personal information. Read the fine print of the different AI tools to know how they use your data. But about the cybersecurity, in general, I really believe that AI is a crucial part of the cybersecurity of the future, because we will not be able to protect our companies and our products without AI, because the evil AI will be like also trying all the time. So it's the fight of good and evil AI, and we will not be able to deal with the cybersecurity threats without AI. So AI is a crucial thing. Yeah.
And now you mentioned that you were in Singapore. Have you been also in China for AI conference, just to make a comparison?
I've been in China, but like 10 years ago, so before the generative AI hype, and not because of conference, but because of Chinese wall. So,
And how came up this idea to establish the Association of Artificial Intelligence?
Maybe as I already mentioned, I really love technology and the things that can bring to our lives. So when I saw that generative AI is here for everyone, that everyone can try it, not only like the tech people and geeks, but like my mom or my grandma or, like really everyone, I was like, okay, so now it's time to really like have some subject that will take care of everything about AI, from ethics to the regulation to the businesses to the public sector. I did my homework and my research, and I found out that there is no one in the Czech Republic that is focused on everything about AI. And that's the root of the Czech Association of Artificial Intelligence.
So it came up in a exactly right moment.
Yeah, we were lucky.
And my final question, how we can be part of your association?
Let's get in touch with us, and we will meet you online or in person, and we will discuss how we can help you. And then you just like fill a short form on our website, and that's it basically.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.